Hey guys, Nancy Faye here, Modern Day Pilgrim. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. Well, welcome back to my channel. Well, today I want to talk about Bob Wells. I pretty much love that guy. I want to talk about everything I learned from him before I started van camping. Number one, I learned that anyone can van camp, car camp, truck camp, no matter what kind of vehicle you have or what size. That it is a doable thing and anyone can do it. So that's the first thing I learned. Because up until then, I never really gave it much thought about camping in a vehicle. I just used to tent camp. Number two, I learned the difference between a need and a want. And you might be saying, well, of course there's a difference between a need and a want. Everybody knows that. And how can you not know that? Well, I kind of feel like a lot of people kind of lump needs and wants into one category altogether, and then before you know it, you have all this stuff in your van because you think you need it, but you actually want it. But you don't really think like that. You just are used to having this comfort and these certain things at your fingertips, so you want them all in your van. So that's the second thing I learned. Not everything comes in your van. You have to know the difference between actual needs and wants. Number three, I learned that less is truly way more when you're vehicle camping than when you're living in a home. The less you bring, the more space you have for yourself. And that was exactly what I wanted. Now I say this because watching a lot of people's channels, I think they're just amazing and creative, and their vans look outstanding, and all good positive things. However, there's a lot of stuff in some vans, and it gave me stress and anxiety. And I knew by watching Bob's channel what I did want to dwell like and what I didn't want to dwell like. So number three is definitely learning and understanding that I'm normally a clutter-free person. I'm normally a minimalistic type mentality, even in my own home. I just like clean counters. I don't like stuff everywhere. I just don't. It was going to be amplified in my van to such an extent that what I bring is going to be only what I need, because what is most important is me and not my stuff, and I have to be comfortable. So number three, less is truly more when you're living in a vehicle or camping in a vehicle. Even if you're camping in a vehicle, you know, and you don't live full time, you're camping for a week. I mean, you could bring a lot of stuff. Your van, your vehicle, your car, your truck could be jam-packed with all these things, the what ifs. Or it doesn't have to be. I choose not to have that kind of mentality. So that is number three. Less is more. Number four, I learned from Bob Wells that you're not truly homeless just because you don't have a brick and mortar home. If you have a vehicle, it's a roof over your head. And we need to be grateful for that. We are protected from the elements, from the outside, from the sun, the wind, the rain, whatever. So just because you might not have a home, but you have a vehicle, be grateful for that vehicle and call it home. Now, it might not be your home forever, but maybe it will be. There are some people who will live in their vehicles forever because that's what they choose and enjoy. Others fall upon it. It's not something they wished. It just is a thing. Be grateful until you get back on your feet again. Yeah. So I learned from Bob Wells to be grateful. Yeah, he was a grateful guy. He is a grateful guy. He's a great guy. I love Bob Wells. All right, so that's number four. Number five, I learned from Bob Wells that it doesn't have to be super expensive to live in your vehicle. I learned that you don't have to have fancy. You don't have to have brand new. You just have to have what works for you. Whatever's in your budget. There are a lot of DIYs online. Oh my goodness, the stuff people come up with. They're so crafty and creative and clever. And to do van camping or van dwelling economically is a real doable thing. I'm a thrift store shopper by nature. I love the thrift stores. And once I started van camping, boy, oh boy, did I utilize the thrift stores to find things for my van. My quilts, you know, I've talked about those, my red, white, and blue quilt. I thrifted those at the Salvation Army. I've gotten cots there. I got a little dehumidifier there for my van, all kinds of stuff. So it doesn't have to cost a lot. And there are a lot of options out there. And last but not least, I learned that there are way more van campers, vehicle campers, car dwellers, lifelong car dwellers, whatever kind of vehicle dweller camper you are. There are far more than I ever thought existed. And I'm so glad I'm a part of this community now. I absolutely love van camping. I love being self-sufficient in my vehicle, having everything I need so I can stealth camp if I need to, or just camp anywhere and have everything I need. Bed, food, clothing, refrigerator, water, fan, lights, power. I've got it all. I'm very content. Well, anyhow, I just wanted to give a shout out to Bob Wells because I think he's a great guy, and I think he does so much good work out there for so many people, and he's just helped hundreds of thousands of people in situations that they never thought they'd be in. He's helped them manage in their current state of affairs, and you can't pay enough for that kind of help, and he does it all for free. So anyhow, that is all. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not a van camping video per se, but I just wanted to say, if you haven't, check him out, Bob Wells. I'm sure you have, but maybe some of you who are watching this haven't. Cheap RV Living, he is thebomb.com, and I love all his reviews. I love his interviews. I love the fact that they go around and just talk to everybody out in the community of the RV dwelling, camp dwelling, car dwelling, van dwelling, whatever. And some people that he interviews are just people who do it part-time. They don't really live in their vehicle. They're just doing it for a few months or maybe a couple weeks or maybe whatever. But he also, of course, interviews people who live in their vehicles full-time. And the wealth of information that's out there, it's amazing. So thanks, Bob. I really appreciate you. I just wanted to give you a shout out. And that is all. All right, everyone. You have a fantastic day. I will catch you later. Until next time.